Hello Gemini, this is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your general June reading. I'm so excited to be back, and I want to thank you guys so very much for all of your support, all of your wonderful comments and stories that you shared about yourself. Thank you so much for the likes, subscribes, shares, thumbs up. Thank you guys. Thank you for the orders that you placed with me for readings. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And I want to go ahead and get you started for the month of June. But before I do that, I want to address two things here. Just so you know, I am a copywriter, and many clients that come to me and many of the viewers that reach out to me are business owners, entrepreneurs, creatives who are looking to embark on something new or to expand their projects. And I write marketing material for people and for businesses. So the services, the industries that I service are small to medium-sized businesses, entrepreneurs such as yourself, if some of you are entrepreneurs, business consultants that would fall in line with someone who's an entrepreneur or independent, and the self-help industry, and that includes spiritual-based businesses. So I have three markets that I target, and many of you may be getting started, have a website up and running, or something that you would like, a website that you would like to get running. I can write on and offline marketing content to help you get going, to help you express and deliver your message online or offline, brochures, websites, social media campaigns, email campaigns. So let me know if that's something that you're interested in, if you may need help with that. I know that many of you don't know this about me because I don't advertise it on my YouTube channel here. But I wanted to kind of put that out there because we're in the middle point of the year. We are in the middle point of the year, and many of you are like really getting serious towards the end of the year to get your businesses going, get things operating and running. And also to let you know that I am running a special for those of you, for clients and potential clients who come to me, who connect with me through my YouTube channel, Tarot by Summer. So that will be a 25% discount for those of you who are coming through this channel. But you would have to contact me through my email address, which is in the below this video in the description box. I don't have my website listed in here because I didn't want it in here that way. But if that's something you like, if you want to take a look at what I have and connect with me on writing projects, then drop me a line, send me an email, shoot me over your website address if you have it, and if you have it up and running and you need help with it, do that. Connect with me, let me know what it is you need, and we can take it from there. Okay, that promotion is running from now, June, through the summer. I was going to just do it for June, but I decided to do it for the whole summer. Okay, to start preparing you guys for the fall, preparing us all for the fall. Number two, second thing I want to address, pardon me, as I'm creating this video, it is Memorial Day weekend. It is Memorial Day weekend, and it's almost May 29th, which will be a full moon in Sagittarius. And how that affects everyone, or many of us, or maybe I shouldn't say everyone, but many of us will have an increase in our energy. We will experience like an extra surge of energy to create something, to do something, to make something happen, mostly to force change in our lives, to liberate ourselves from a situation that no longer serves us, or get us out of our periods of stagnation, to go against the grain, to rebel against conformity, to rebel against those things that hold us down and make us feel oppressed in some form or fashion. So many of us will feel this increased need to escape, force this change, make it happen. Many of us will feel a lot more aggressive, and what we want to do with that energy, if you experience this or not, whether even if you don't feel it, you want to use this time to channel that energy into something really positive, something you can use and make something happen with. Now, whether or not you do anything, quite a few people will see this change take place in their lives, because something may change. Something may start really shifting without you doing anything, because it could be the universe coming in and opening this door, creating this shift, getting you out of periods of long stagnation where you felt like you couldn't move but didn't know how to make those moves, maybe didn't have the enough confidence to help you do these things. But that energy is there, that gateway is opening, and now is a time to set some plans. If you are an entrepreneur, business builder, creative, consultant, whatever it is you want to do, this is a really good time, especially since we're in the last half of the year. We want to use this time to the best of our ability. Now, with that said, I've done some readings already. I've already created videos for other signs, and I'm seeing a pattern here. It's picking up a pattern, and it's the urgent energy to change, things shaking up, things taking place, whether we are part of it or not in our lives, whether we're actually doing this, or the change coming in and we have no choice but to sort of go with the flow. So let's see how yours turns out, Gemini. But I had to put those two things out there. We are at a pivotal moment, and let's go for it. Let's use this opportunity, this energy. Okay, let's try and use some of this energy. I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading. I laid the foundation of the spread the way that I normally do, to get your energy flowing and to better connect with you guys. Okay? That's something that I normally do for those of you who are brand new. This is just the beginning. It's not the end of the spread. I will be adding addition to the spread and clarifying some cards. We're going to start with the card on the bottom of the deck, and this gives me the overall energy, sort of like the main idea or the theme of what's going on, or what to expect, what to look out for. And with that moon in Sagittarius that's coming, this full moon, you guys have the Six of Wands. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This card is about victory. This card is about receiving your accolades. This card is about people celebrating, cheering you on through victory and success in something that you do in your life, something that you create in your life. You riding through town, people cheering you on. You being on a high horse, you parading through town with pride and accomplishment. You being the victor in success. And this man here, he's very proud. He's not riding a horse, but he's proud. He feels like a leader. He has a lion next to him. He feels like a leader. He's proud. He's victorious. He may have gotten off the horse, parked his horse, got off, And he's doing like a victory touchdown. He's posing. He's posing. He's posing in victory. Look at that. Confident. And this is why I wanted to address the Sagittarius moon. I felt like it would be really important in this reading for the month of June, kicking it off. Ending May and entering June, I felt like, you know, it would really, really make some difference to people if you weren't aware. Now we're going to go to the near past. You have the Hierophant right here in the U position right here, and now you have the Six of Pentacles. In the middle, right here in the situation, you have the Five of Pentacles in the upright position. And covering the Five of Pentacles in the upright position is the Hangman in the upright position. This card can either hurt you or help you in some way. In the near future, you have the Devil in reverse. And in the total outcome, you have the Princess of Wands in the upright position. So within your spread, within 7 cards, 3 of these cards are major arcanas. 3 of them are major arcanas. Big change is taking place. Major change is taking place in your life. Major changes. Either about to take place or have taken place. Okay, with the Hierophant in the near past, you conform to something, you committed to something. And it could have been something of an like a commitment or conformity to some sort of institution, some sort of organization. It could be within organized religion, Orthodox religion, like, you know, church, or it could be something like a government institution that you had to conform to. It could, you know, it could have been a system of higher learning, university. It could have been a corporation, something with many levels of complex structure. Now the Hierophant card, the Hierophant is usually a priest, and this card is mostly known as the marriage card, you know, someone being able to marry you, a priest, or someone, you know, someone who's a teacher, higher learning. But the, you know, the Hierophant is usually like a priest or a shaman, someone who, you know, he could be a professor, you know, very high in the structured organization. But those are the 2 things that people know the Hierophant for: religion and marriage. Okay. This is also a Taurus card. You could have been married to a Taurus, or you could have gotten married. You know, this could be church related to your religion that you conformed and committed to. But we'll see what's going on here. Right next to it in the U position, you have the Six of Pentacles, and that is the Six of Pentacles in the traditional tarot deck is someone who is charitable, someone who's giving, someone who's excuse me, giving to more than one person. It's usually 2 people, and trying to create balance within that act of giving, being charitable. But usually one person is receiving a little bit more than the other person, and this person that is the Six of Pentacles person is trying to ensure that it's balanced, that the act of that his act of giving is balanced, and that could be something that you are doing right now. There's something you're trying to balance in your role, balance in some sort of role that you have in your life. Okay, this is what you're doing. You're trying to balance it. It doesn't show you giving to people the way that the traditional tarot deck shows, but you are trying to create some sort of balance in your charitable act. And not the Hierophant, the pentacles represent value, something of value, something earthly, something tangible, something that creates stability in your life, natural resources. It could be money, it could be, you know, property, it could be family life, it could be your health. For some of you, this is about family, or this is about an organization that you're in, maybe a nonprofit organization, church organization. It could be about work. It could be work related within your, you know, your whatever your job structure is, maybe government, corporation, corporate America. Because I see the Hierophant as, you know, like a ruler over something really, really big in this very structured organization. And people have to, like, really, really bow down to this person. For me, it's more than just marriage and religion. In the present position, something that you're going through this balancing act that you're trying to do, you right here, right now, may be feeling left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. You may be struggling financially as well, because this is all earth sign energy over here. Taurus, earth. So throughout this balance of, you know, pentacles, this person is actually trying to balance the money over his head. Six Pentacles over his head, under the moon here, standing on solid ground, standing on a piece of land. And over here there's poverty. There's poverty, or someone feeling left out in the cold, feeling rejected, having to leave some sort of church organization. In the traditional tarot deck, two people who seem to be in poverty or just rejected are walking on the outside of a church. And then in some decks, it shows them on the inside of the church as someone, you know, is trying to help them. But this could be, like I said, church related, religious, some sort of religious organization, or it could be spiritual. It could be some sort of spirit. I don't want to say spiritual organization, but spiritual system of belief, spiritual belief system, traditional spiritual system, traditional religion. Whatever that means to you. But the Hangman is covering this Five of Pentacles. The Hangman is covering this Five of Pentacles, and the Hangman is in the proper position. I want to say upright, but he's upside down. But this is upright because the wording is the bottom. So this is upright. This would be considered reverse. So he's in the upright position, and this shows me that you or someone around you, this could be easily an earth sign around you, who's going through something. trying to view things from another perspective, trying to, weigh all sides of a situation without passing judgment because of your own experiences. hanging out or not knowing what to do about this situation. That's what the Hangman is about. You voluntarily falling back from a situation so that you can kind of get a broader scope, a broader feel of what's happening before you make any decisions, before you turn around and stand up on your feet and then do something. But right here in this position, this is a part of stagnation. This is a part of stagnation. The stagnation that I was talking about, that this Sagittarius, this full moon in Sagittarius will start coming in and breaking up these things that we experience in our lives. And you may notice this change starting in the month, starting now. It could have started already for you. This could have started already for you. I can certainly tell you that I don't know what is about to happen, but I'm a Leo and I've been feeling incredibly aggressive, more aggressive than I normally feel as a fire sign during the month of May. I felt the energy all of May, and I've recently had some shift changes take place that were not in my control, but I had to act on them and say, you know what, I got this. I'm taking control of this. And this was before I started learning about what's happening with this moon shift coming on. So they say that a few days before the full moon, and then like a few days after, but I personally believe that it could have started longer. It could have expanded longer, because quite a few things shifted for me in this month already, and more changes are coming, more shake-ups. I already know that. There are certain things that I already see and certain things I already know that are about to take place, but I'm taking charge. And I know this isn't a part of your reading and you're like, so what, lady? But I'm saying this to you as like a testimony of something that's coming. I can feel it. Okay? All right. This can either hurt you or harm you. It can hurt you if you are in this position that may start falling apart and not working for you, where you're trying to balance something that you have no control over, that you have to conform to. This thing that you're committed to, or situation or relationship or marriage, keeps you kind of stuck in a certain situation. I'm seeing this pattern. You're trying to balance it. You're trying to hold on to it. You've conformed to it. You don't want to let it go. You don't want to fail this. You don't want to fail anybody. You want to try to keep that balance and fairness. And, give of yourself. Give to both sides of something. Could be your family and work. Could be work and church. It could be your family and church. It could be a relationship and your own endeavors that you're trying to create, give to equally. And it's becoming lopsided because something or someone will be left out in the cold, or is being left out in the cold and not on the receiving end. Okay? This can hurt you if you don't do anything about this situation. By just chilling out, falling back, hanging around, not doing anything, looking, taking time to examine all around you. This may be a time to take action with something. Just like we're talking about with the Six of Wands. Taking action, being victorious, taking control, choosing to be a success, choosing to be victorious. Stepping into your confidence, becoming confidence, finding it, looking for it if you don't have it yet. This can help you if you need a little time to get it together and assess the situation by looking at things from another perspective, because you may not know this is coming, or it could be here and you don't quite know what to do about it. So instead of acting hastily, instead of being too aggressive and too hasty, you may need to take a minute and say, hold on, wait a minute. Let me look at this situation from different angles before I make a move, because this is the situation that I got to because I was trying to balance all of this and give equally. And maybe you weren't the person who was on the receiving end, who was receiving. Maybe you were giving equally, and two of something, two situations, two people were receiving equally, but you didn't get anything back from them or from the situation. So you could be tail out and not them or not the situation. But you may need to take a pause, assess the situation, but don't wait too long. Don't hang around here too long in this situation, in this position, and not do anything. Okay, Gemini. Here in the near future, you have the Devil card in reverse. And the Devil is like our shadow side. That's what the tarot teaches us, that the Devil is our shadow side. The Devil is like the lower nature of ourselves. Everything that we can think of that is lower nature of ourselves comes from the Devil card. Comes from the shadow side. The Devil is about entrapment or perceived entrapment. But I would say that it's not perceived. It is a major arcana, and it's usually something that takes place. It's about addictions. It is about, bad habits. It is about being controlled, feeling like you are a slave to something, having to conform, somebody controlling you, somebody being in control, you conforming to the Hierophant. You feeling controlled by a situation that is toxic, marriage, relationship, job, addictions, habits, substance abuse, whatever this thing is that has bound you and enslaved you mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. It's coming to an end. It's turning around. The shakeup is taking place, like a tower moment, maybe. Tower moments, you usually don't see something coming. This, you may see it coming because you are making conscious efforts to make this change, this shakeup, this change, this period, this energy that is going to come in and start stirring the pot and getting you, breaking up this stagnation, breaking it down piece by piece, so that you can move forward. You can make some sort of movement. You can have this victory moment. You can have the Princess of Wands moment where the universe, and this is in the total outcome, the universe is offering you another chance. The universe is coming in, offering you a wand. Time for a new start. Time for a passionate new start. The Ace of Wands comes in with this wand. It could be the start of a new job, start of something passionate, start of a creative project that you want to work on. Start of a business, a new business idea, inspiration for that. Something that comes in spiritual that you can do something physical with and get physical results. Whatever this thing is that's coming in. And this Princess of Wands in the traditional tarot deck is, this Princess of Wands is a page in the traditional tarot deck. But here she's the Princess of Wands. Now this is either a messenger, someone coming to deliver this to you, to tap you on the shoulder and say, hey Gemini, look at this brand new bright opportunity to get you out of this mess. Take a look at this. Take a look at this door that's open to you. Take a look at what you can do to start changing your life, getting it together, getting the things that you want to make happen. This is the time for you to really start stepping into your energy, or stepping into the energy of a fire sign or Sagittarius, taking advantage of it so you can be victorious. If this is something you want, Gemini, take a look at it. Or this could be you accepting this offer, accepting it and moving forward with it, venturing off, exploring this opportunity that's coming to you. And you know, for many of you it's going to be different things coming. Now it might not happen in exactly June. It may spill over into July. Time is fluid. You know, it can ebb and flow either way. It can happen in July, it can happen in June, July, August, 6 months down the line. But this is something, you know, that it just depends on the person. But what we're looking at, and not everything is going to happen in June per se, but the energy's here. The energy is bubbling, you know. The energy starts right around here. And it's up to us on what we do with it. Now this Devil in reverse tells me that the situation started somewhere around here, where you had to conform, commit to something. And I'm not saying that the Hierophant is a devil, because this is the Taurus card and this is a Capricorn. Or some of you could be coming out of a relationship or a situation with a Capricorn involved, because the Devil card represents the Capricorn. Not to say that the devil is the Capricorn. Not to say that the Capricorn is the devil. Not saying that. But for some of you, this situation could be turning around. With a situation could be turning around with a Capricorn who's involved in your life somehow. But I think I'm going to start with, I want to clarify the Devil card. Spirit, can you tell us why the Devil is here in Gemini's spread? Can you tell us why the Devil is here in Gemini's reading? All of this in the middle is is earth sign energy. There's a strong earth presence. There is no air here, which is your energy, air sign. But you will need, I really feel like you will need the drive of your own drive of your air sign mixed with the drive of the fire sign, Sagittarius, that energy that's coming in to help you with this situation here. Whatever the situation means to you, however your story flows, I feel that you will need that, because it is about action. It is about action. It is about taking action, doing something. Earth sign energy is slow. It sits there. It's slow. It develops. It grows, develops, or dies within time. It's very long lasting. There's, the movement is real slow. Change comes very slowly. Fire and air sign is, one is physical actions, physical inspiration. That's with the wands. Physical and inspiration, that spirit inside of you. And that fast-moving air sign energy is mental energy that you use to make things happen. And you may need that mixture of both. Look at this. Sagittarius came up. See? All of this is fire sign energy right here, just like I said. Fire sign, put some fire under the earth to get this moving, to burn this up, although this is the devil. You have the sun card right here under the devil in the upright position. Sun in the upright position, Leo. Probably Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Leo, fire signs, 5 of Wands right next to the card, not right next to the sun. Temperance in reverse, which is Sagittarius. All of this fire sign energy coming in here. Sagittarius coming in here, shaking up. This is the Sagittarius energy over here working, shaking it up. But now is not the time to be balanced and to be patient. It won't be. And I'm not trying to scare anybody. I hope this doesn't look too frightening. But I felt led, I felt compelled to really put this out there so people are aware and can make some choices. Who doesn't want to be, who doesn't want to feel like they're on top, they're not on, who doesn't want to feel like they can't be on top of things and be a part of change and not just on the receiving end of change in our lives? Who else besides me wants to feel empowered? I'm here to try to help empower people. That's why I do what I do. I'm here as a helper with all of my resources, my writing, talents and skills, being able to see and read and help people. Life coaching, the things that I do. So you have the sun, you have the 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is about conflict. It is about negotiation. It is about minor disputes, communication, differences in communication, differences of opinion. It can also be, about people, sports, but I don't think sports has anything to do with this right now. But in this particular reading, there's some sort of conflict or argument. There's conflict. There may be you fighting back against the system, or you fighting back against a situation. You pushing back against a situation that's been toxic for you. You don't feel like over here you're trying to balance, and over here it looks like you're fighting back. This is coming from conflict. This is why the devil is in reverse. There's pushback. Something's being exposed about this devil situation, this devil person or situation. You want to fight back. You lose your temper. You don't have the patience and the temperament anymore, because Sagittarius in the upright position is about balancing your temper, balancing your temperament, healing, balancing your emotions, taming that temper, taming your need to feel impulsive, trying to hold that back and balance that impulse. Sagittarius can be very impulsive and feisty. They're the fighters. They'll get into a situation and fight until the end, until there's some bloodshed. That can be it can be symbolic of, you know, what they do in their lives to fight to get what they want, or it can be literal. They're doers. They're gonna get in there and fight. This is somebody you want on your team if you have some sort of battle going on. And somebody's pushing back and saying, not no, but hell no. Hell no, I won't go for this situation anymore. The buck stops. Change is going to take place. I'm not settling for this. I'm not doing this anymore. You can't control me anymore, devil. You've been exposed with the sun. I'm fighting back. I'm fighting for what's mine. I'm fighting for what I'm supposed to have. I'm fighting for my freedom. And I no longer have patience. It's done. The buck stops. There's no patience. There's no trying to rationalize. There's no more fairness. I'm not trying to be fair anymore. I don't care anymore. This is it. I'm moving on. Something new is coming through, or if it hasn't come through yet, I believe that it is going to come through. There's going to be something better out there for me. A chance to do or be what I want, and not do it your way. However this story turns out for you, this is what's happening. This is what's coming. I'm not going to be a victim. I've tried already. I've tried to balance this out. I've tried to do it your way, or the way of the situation, the way that I was supposed to do it. But I got left out in the cold. This could be what you're saying, or this could be what someone else, what someone around you is saying. This could be something that you're doing to somebody else, you know? And you have to take the backlash from it. That is very well possible. And this person or situation could be pushing back on you. So this may be something that you want to think about. If this is you, if this sounds like it's you. If this is you, you may want to really, really think about this. Think about whether or not something is fair to the other person. Because whether either it's you or the other person, nobody wants to feel rejected. Nobody wants to feel left out in the cold. This could be job loss. It could be loss of a home due to a situation over here that you had to conform to, and you have very little personal control, or financial control, or political control, or control over your career, felt like you couldn't control it. So now is a good time to really start stepping into your personal power. Just as I was saying, a lot of people were in love in the spring. Springtime is here. Love everywhere. So much love, love, love during the readings. A lot of childbirth. And that's beautiful. That is such a beautiful energy because the flowers are blooming. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But now we're entering the second half of the year. And a lot more of you are really, really going to start shifting your focus into personal power, shifting your focus into business, shifting your focus into some career, and of course having some fun under the sun for the summer. You know, but there's a shift of focus now, and I'm noticing this pattern. And this is for I didn't get the question out. I was thinking about the question. This is my financial cards for your financial situation, what the Spirit wants you to know about your finances and career. And you got, have courage to ask for and accept help. This goes over here with the Five of Pentacles, and I'm going to read this in just a minute. That's where this goes. I'm going to use my Animal Spirit cards, a very brand new deck that I started working with. And I like it. I like it so far. Spirit, what animal spirit will have influence over Gemini in the month of June? What animal spirit will have influence over Gemini in the month of June? What animal spirit will have influence over Gemini in the month of June? This is a brand new deck. This is my first time using it in these videos. I used it on myself. I'm getting to know this deck. And I like it so far. I'm going to read intuitively, and if I need to, refer to the book to get some further clarity about what the book wants to say about it. Then I will do so. If I don't feel the need to, then I won't do it. You know? I don't generally like to follow the book. I may gaze through the book, thumb through it to see the makers, the creators' interpretations, to see where they're coming from. But 9 times out of 10, I'm going to use my intuition anyway, because it's going to mean different things throughout different readings. Cobra. The energy of the Cobra. I'm going to put this right here. Energy of the Cobra. Wow. And I'll get to it in just a minute. Spirit, what actions should Gemini take in their lives through the month of June? This is fire sign energy, the Cobra. More Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Hot, hot, hot. But I would definitely say Sagittarius. And I'll tell you why in just a minute. Some of you are going to have Sagittarius heavy in your chart. 2 cards want to come out. Okay. Actually, all 3 of these go together. That's fine. We're going to leave that right there. Let's start with have courage to ask for help. This is for your money and career. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting, let me take these glasses off. My eyes are a little tired. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting this is a tongue twister. As is accepting it as it is offered to you. I don't know why they wrote it this way. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. So over here, you may need some help from someone. Okay? You may need someone to come in and kind of help you through your situation over here. If this is not you and someone around you, you may need that guidance. You may need that help from an organization or from a friend, an acquaintance, an ally, someone who can help you through your time of need. If you are going through some maybe financial difficulties, loss of a job, need some direction on which way to go to build business, whatever this means to you. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Use your courage. Don't be too proud to say, I'm in a situation that's not working and I have to leave, or I'm being forced out of this situation. Change is taking place in my life and I need some support. I need some help, even if it's moral support, to help you, become stable again. And especially if this is coming up in your life. But this is your time to conquer this devil. Get yourself together. Conquer this devil situation. Don't be afraid. Use your courage to stand up and back away from it. Stand up to whatever the situation is. But also to have a plan if it's something really serious that you're involved in, like some sort of institution or corporation. Even if it's a person that you need to have courage with, and a backup plan. After you stand your ground and push back. Now the cobra, this is the influence of the animal spirit cobra. Okay, this is earth sign energy. The cobra is very alert, and this is telling you, this is saying, be alert, watch what's going on through the month of June. Be alert, be open to gain some knowledge, gain education, educate yourself on a situation. The cobra is about alertness. It's about higher education. It is about seeing, all around you, long and far, sitting up at attention, looking all around you, and possibly conforming, but by something that you do, and not by, not by somebody controlling you, because you don't want to be controlled. You don't want to be, even if you have to conform to a situation like a job, you still want to have some level of freedom. You don't want to be like some sort of cobra in a basket where the snake charmer is coming up and charming you, controlling your movement. You want to be more in control. The idea is to come out of this situation of control, recognize it for what it is, be alert to the situation here that could be coming up. Get some, gain some knowledge during this time that you are in this this position, this hangman position. Learn something from this and apply it with this new opportunity that will be coming in. Apply it. If you got to take some classes, if you have to you know, get some sort of certification or something, do something extra where you have to learn a little bit more to gain what you need. Take some classes maybe for self-improvement in some way, something to help you empower yourself, gain some knowledge to help you empower yourself, or accept some knowledge, you know, from somebody who's coming in to say, you know what, let me show you a way, even if you don't seek it out and someone approaches you with it, like this messenger. You know, say, okay, all right, let me listen to what you have to say. Let me listen to you. I have nothing else to lose at this point. Let's hear what you got to say. You may want to do that. And you may want to sit there patiently. Now, if you need to strike back and let somebody know where you're coming from, let somebody know that they can't, you know what, you can't charm me anymore. I'm in control. You try that mess with me again, I will strike back. And that's what a cobra does when they feel provoked. You may have to back somebody down. For some of you, that will be the case. For others of you, it's about education. For others of you, it's going to be both. You know, this energy probably goes somewhere in the middle between both. Now over here with the action and friendship, that sort of goes back to having the courage to talk to someone that, you know, that may be able to help you. Call a friend. When you're mirrored with love, you see yourself clearly. Talk to somebody that can help you with this situation. Reach out to them and take action. Action can go both ways over here too. It can, you know, the action can actually start here, and that's what I would say. Take action in the situation. Don't just hang around. If you need to hang around for a little bit and get this, you know, get this clarity, then do so, but don't stay there. Take action. The journey to find yourself begins with one step. Let's do something with this energy, Gemini. Do something with this energy that's coming in. This could be an exciting moment, and I know it sounds a little frightening. So far, the readings are coming out like this. But there's changes taking place. Go with it. Go with it. Now is the time you want to get rid of something. You want to purge something in your life. You want to do your spring cleaning late before summer comes in, as spring leaves, and you need to do some spring cleaning. The spring cleaning of your life, or summer cleaning. Do it now. Go with this energy. Set some goals, set some plans. Get a notebook or something, or a journal, and start setting forth some goals, some things you want to accomplish, some things you want to change, and set your intention and put that out into the universe so you can get that, start getting this back. Start being a part of change and not just letting it happen to you. I hope this makes sense, Gemini. However this story flows for you, okay? And I hope it resonates with someone. Alright, Gemini, I need to conclude this reading. I hope that it's helped you in some way. If this doesn't resonate with you, but you like it, you like, you know, the reading here, the information that came up, and you like a personal reading, something where I could concentrate more on you and look further into your situation, contact me through my website below this description, below the video, and within the description box. Contact me and let me know whether or not you like a personal reading, or you can just go ahead and book online through me. Also, again, if business is something you want to get off the ground and you want to generate some activity, you want to, you know, whether you want to make sales, you want to people to gain awareness of what you're doing, you know, your promotions, you want to get the word out there, get some marketing going on, contact me about that as well. Drop me an email, okay, and then we'll take it from there. Gemini, this is it for now. And I will be back in the middle of June for mid-month love. Take care, you guys. Love you. Thank you for your time. Bye for now. Good luck to you.